location thing, and yeah, our three leads in this. Why, hello there YouTube and welcome back to Winter Week. So we're on day 7, yes. It's the final day of our Winter Week series. It's been fun doing it, but yes, of course winter itself is drawing to a close as well because we're close to March. So for the last day of this Winter Week, I thought I'd review Frozen. Yeah, not 2013's Disney Frozen. No, I'm talking about the 2010 survival horror thriller Frozen that is written and directed by Adam Green of Hatchet fame, and it stars Shawn Ashmore, Iceman from X-Men, Kevin Zegers and Emma Bell. So, as I said, it's a survival horror thriller. So, three friends, well, two friends and his girlfriend, Dan, Joe, and Dan's girlfriend, Parker, are on a skiing trip in a mountain in New England, and when the day is drawing to an end, they feel that they should get one last ski out of it, and after bribing and tipping off the attendant enough times, they managed to get their one last ski in there. But on their way up on the ski lift, of course, there's a miscount with 3 skiers when the attendant goes off and leaves it to another attendant without letting him know. Well, he does let him know, but doesn't realise that there's 6 people that are coming down. He tells them that there are 3, and they get stuck on there, and the ski resort doesn't open for another week, so it turns into a game of survival where they can freeze to death or try and get out of this pickle. And of course, it's an intense one. We get a cameo from Victor Crowley or Jason Voorhees himself, Kane Hodder, in this, and yeah. So what did I like about this? Well, again, it's a survival thriller and they're stranded, so it's like a one location thing. And yeah, our 3 leads in this put up a great show, and watching them suffering in the cold with a blizzard, unable to fall from the ground, and they're stranded. Of course, there is one scene where Dan actually makes an attempt and jumps off the ski lift and breaks both his legs and is bleeding out before he gets viciously attacked by a pack of wolves. And then of course there's some tough decisions. They keep hoping that help will come, but with the ski resort closed for a week, there's no chance of anyone coming to their aid. There are moments though where people, where if only like where Kane Hodder's character is around that area sweeping up snow in a truck, and then there's like bits where they're like throwing stuff down to him, but it's like at the wrong time where he's looking away and he doesn't see them. I'm like thinking, oh damn, just that little grasp from hope. But yeah, I gotta say the Frozen makeup effects they have in it are good, and the way they get frostbite. And of course we get vicious wolves, and I believe they're real wolves that they had there. Like obviously trained wolves, not real frail wolves. And yeah, we also got like a few off-screen deaths with Dan and Joe, because well, we didn't see it happen, but we know that they got viciously attacked by wolves. But of course, there are moments where like, he's made it, now he can get help, but then next thing, Joe gets killed off screen by the wolves. And Parker, she at the end is the only survivor. I'm sure I'm not giving anything away now because this is like 14 years old. And yeah, we see Parker as the only survivor, and she's the only one who makes it out. I'm just thinking, what could happen next? You know, will the ski resort have a lawsuit on their hands? You know, how will Parker recover? I guess it's left up to us, the audience, to think it up, because it ends where she does manage to flag down a car, and the driver does take her to a local hospital, and she remembers Dan's last words. There's a lot of heartbreak in this, a lot of dumb and some tough decisions, but also I feel this movie is very underrated because I don't hear enough people talking about it. Usually when they say Frozen, they think instantly of the 2013 Disney film, but I'm on about this one, Frozen 2010, from Hatchet director Adam Green. And of course I only knew him for the Hatchet franchise, but this one, I think it's a hidden gem from him. And yeah, Frozen, it was an intense one, and there was nothing supernatural about this. It was like one of those scenarios where it's like the wrong place at the wrong time, and you know, there's even bits in the film where they're keeping their mind occupied, like with conversations and stuff, and then there's another bit where they go, what do you think's the worst way to die? I'd say freezing to death is one of them, or burning, or something, or being viciously eaten alive by a pack of wolves. Yeah, quite some good brutal scenes in there, like when he breaks his legs and we see his bones and stuff. So I'm assuming this film was done on a tight budget, and they made it work with what they had. And you know, the other supporting cast members were good in this despite the little screen time they had. But like I say, I like the cameo from Kane Hodder in there. I wasn't expecting to see that. Of course, there were bits in there where, as well, like when Parker wakes up and she has her hand stuck on the pole and she has to pull. That's a bit ugh. Good effects there though, practical on that, I'm thinking. So, I mean, did they film like in a studio when they were doing the whole stranded stairlift scene? I don't know, but it looked real enough to me. So I will give, I don't know if you heard a car horn out there. But yeah, I will give Frozen, because I thought it was a very interesting and good survival film. I'll give it, you know, let's end it on a good note. I'll give it 5 icicles out of 5. So 5 icicles out of 5 for Frozen. So have you seen this one? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I've been Random Ross, and this has been Winter Week, Day 7, and I hope you've enjoyed this series, and you can watch all of it, you know, on the channel now, so feel free to do so. So yeah, I've been Random Ross, this has been Frozen Week, and you, until next time, don't have nightmares. Oh, by the way, my social media links are down below too. But yeah, don't have nightmares.